Hello everyone, welcome back to Demize Family YouTube channel. A real life look into the life of a reseller. All things Comic-Con and selling online. Are you in? Just like squidging about. Do you want some more room?
Alright.
So we've got the microphone pointed at Beth because Beth is the quietest person in the world.
Not the quietest person in the world.
I will put my phone on silent so it doesn't disturb us. So we've had a mad weekend. It's Monday. When this video goes out, it will be Tuesday. Wow, Monday. Supposed to come back in on a Monday, completely refreshed and ready, aren't you? But we've been busy. What have we been up to?
We had the toy fair in Middlesbrough.
Yep, Middlesbrough Toy Fair. We were there trading with our stand, our family business, Demize Collectibles, where we go out when we're hunting at car boots and charity shops and everything. Any collectibles that we find go straight on our stand at Comic-Con. And if it's good enough, it goes online as well. Friday.
Oh yeah.
Jump Hacker Day.
Friday, yeah.
Forgot about Friday.
Oh. Yeah, went to Recycle Projects.
That's right, we said it correct this time. Because you know me, say Recycle Centre, Recycle Project.
We went to get stuff for the Comic-Con because when we'd loaded the van on Thursday, we only had half a van. So
yeah,
we hoped that we would find a couple more bits, which we did really well. And then we did the Comic-Con on Saturday. Not Comic-Con, it's a toy fair.
Got a great price of stuff, got some awesome things to show you from Friday. Saturday we didn't pick anything up at the toy fair. I did have a little rummage, but everything was reseller price and we were actually the best price. That's going around other people's stalls and everything was more money. So we did sell some really good bits as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
It was worth doing. It was nice to be back. It was our first event of the year as well. So it was nice to just have a little warm up, I think.
Yeah, it is a different crowd for a toy fair. You don't sell like half as much as you would at a Comic-Con. There's not as many people, like the crowd.
Different crowd.
Yeah, when we went out, like at a Comic-Con, you'll have people around the building before it opens, and they end up having to open early because there's that many people. But
there was still a queue outside though.
It just wasn't as big, but
yeah,
it was steady in a way for people. So it's not too bad.
Yeah, because Comic-Con events can attract 500 to 1,000. If it's a big weekend, like the Monopoly events one that we do, you're talking thousands and thousands of people that attend these big events at an arena. Because we're in Manchester next weekend.
Yeah.
First Comic-Con of the year is a wrestling one. So it's kind of the first one because the one after that is Aberdeen, which is the first Comic-Con. We're getting too far ahead again. We're jumping the gun. Sunday. What did we do on Sunday?
We went to the car boot.
We were there. Beth actually went to the car boot with me as well.
So I didn't know if I was going to make it because I've had to do all the lifting for Dambo with his new stitches in his eye.
Gone back a few weeks again because I can't lift anything again, which is annoying and irritating.
And it's making my fibro flare up and my body hates me. But I was awake on Saturday morning before the alarm and...
You did an amazing job. She had to, bless her, at the toy fair, do everything, unloading, loading the van. I just had to stand there with my hands in my pockets, twiddling my thumbs. She did an amazing job. And then I didn't expect Beth to come to the car boot on Sunday. The only reason why she couldn't make it to the past few was because of illness. And then the time before that, he didn't want to come because it was freezing, wasn't it? Absolutely freezing. So we went to the car boot sale. I've gone every month since, so I did December's. That was pretty good, actually, December's one. Went in January, that was all right. And then went on Sunday, and it's started to dwindle down even more in terms of stalls, hasn't it?
Yeah, so the big outdoor car park is normally got at least a couple of people, but there was like nothing when we got there. That was completely empty.
Yeah.
And only a bit round where the horse sheds are that had people, but they're just the regular people who go every week, the resellers. It's the same people in the same spots.
That video of us at the car boot sale will be out for you to watch on Saturday morning at 9 a.m. as always. Picked up some good stuff. We did pick up some good stuff. Do check that one out. If you want to watch us at the toy fair, you can check out that video now. I'll put a link on the screen if you're watching on mobile, or just jump to the category section. So the bins, the things that keep the business ticking over, the online sales, the mundane stuff. Love buying it. It's all right listing it. I like selling it. You hate bagging it. Beth, we've just literally spent all morning wrestling with the storage unit, unloading and unloading the van twice, and looking for stuff in here. We have a system, but because the van was loaded for Comic-Con, typically we end up selling a load of stuff that's in the van. Mixture of everything.
But because Dambo didn't look through a box properly, I unloaded an entire van and put it back in, only to find it was in the box that I thought it was, and he just hadn't looked.
I did apologise. I am sorry. Yeah, Beth hated me at that point. So eBay sales. eBay's been busy. So these are sales from Saturday, Sunday, and a little bit of Monday, because as we've been picking stuff, some more stuff sold. So it's been a busy weekend for online sales, the things that keep the business ticking over. So we sell everything online, eBay, Etsy, Vinted, Depop, and then our main income of everything working together is where we sell physically on our stand at Comic-Cons, toy fairs, because just selling for us alone isn't enough, because it's both of us. So we need two people a wage, really. And then we've got the overheads of the workspace as well. If it was just one of us selling and one of us had a proper job, it'd be easier. But we can't. I can't work for someone else. I know I can't. I've tried for years. Doesn't work. And Beth's illness as well. Disability. So you can't do that.
No, but when we tried for him to have a proper job...
They wouldn't take my illness into consideration either.
Yeah, and me just run the business by myself. I couldn't get as much stuff out.
Yeah.
And I ended up, like, hurting it and not being able to do as many shows. So that doesn't really work. And I can't get a proper job because of my fibros. So
this is what we have to do.
It's our only choice.
Yeah. But it's a good choice. We love doing it. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing. We love doing it. It's just because Demize Collectibles has turned into an empire now. So it's a two-person job. And the kids get involved as well when we do Comic-Cons and stuff. So it's nice. It's a family business since 2009.
Because they love just charging a huge amount of money for it. It's crazy. Other people, they say their kids only charge them £10 to come help out on store. Like, I wish mine would.
We give our boys about £30 for the day. Anyway, let's get into the sales. I'm going to show you, like, God, these videos go on forever. Which they do, and I am sorry. We have been told they're too long, but we just can't get them any shorter, I'm afraid. So if you like watching the videos, please do stick around, because it's some good information in it, some of it. And you get to see what we've been selling. So, Beth's Handmade Creations. It's a dice keyring. You would have seen these many times before. We've got so many in different coloured variations. £3.54 all in. 23 eBay sales to go through. Number 1.
Number 2, Adventures of the Outsiders, issue 40. This is DC comic. This, I believe, is from Dambo's bundle of comics that he got from the caboot. This one is a £1 comic. It sold for £3.49 on eBay.
We're in profit as well with that one. We had some really good books as well, didn't we? Some high-endies. Really nice. So it's a little Playmobil guy. There he is, a little builder guy Playmobil. 1990, this one, a vintage. £2.84 he's sold for.
He's not a builder, he's a fisherman.
He's a fisherman, sorry. Doesn't look very fisherman-y, does he?
He does.
He's not got a fish. He's in waders. He's wading. Anyway, you're getting posted today. See ya.
Did you say how much she went for?
£2.84. We don't pay a lot for our stuff. We get it as cheap as possible. That's the key in the business. Cheap as possible, sell it on. So if you're thinking, why have they sold that for that cheap? We would have paid hardly anything for it. It's out of a bundle.
It was from that big box of Polly Pockets.
Yeah. Some stuff sells for more, some stuff sells for less. That's the business, isn't it? Beth.
You've got
I've got the jacket. So this was picked up at York car boot sale. One of my favourite finds. It was a £5. I remember it because I was like, what? £5? So it's a super dry jacket. It's beautiful. It's a ladies' one though. It's tucked in. That might be why it was harder to sell. Sorry, did I get you?
No.
Really nice jacket. I'm surprised it didn't sell like at the start of winter season. But anyway, $15.99 that's sold for. Lovely jacket, that one. When it's car boot season, peak season, when it's like really hot, everyone's having a clear out of jackets. Pick them up, buy them. You can get them between £3 and £5. Don't mind holding on to them because they sell.
We got this bag from a HUBY ages ago. I think we paid like £7. Like, it was barely anything. It was at the end of the day, we had barely any money left, but we decided to go to one more HUBY. We went to Wigginton, got this Jasper Conran. It's never been used. Still got all like the ratty bits in it and all that lot. And it also has the dust bag that sold for £40.
That's a nice sale, that one. I remember having to decide which store we were going to go back and try and spend the last bit of money that we had. And we decided on the bag, and we got it down as cheap as possible with what we had left. I think we had to go back to the van and like scoop up little bits of change off the floor to try and get to what we needed to. That was cool. Next up is another one of Best Handmade Creations. This one is an antique copper bracelet, like keys on it. That's the theme. It's not movie themed. It's £6.20. Bread and butter item, as we say in the business. Do we? Well, I say that. Milk and eggs.
The Viola jumper sold.
The Volleyer jumper. You would have seen this in a previous video why Beth couldn't find it.
Also known as Voila.
That's right.
They sent me an offer of £15. It was originally up for $19.99. So it sold for $15.
Nice jumper. We knew that would sell fast, didn't we? Blue flannel. Blue flannel lumberjack shirt. Quite a thin one, this, for one of these kind of things, isn't it? This must have been one of our boys. Or was it a car boot pickup, maybe?
No idea.
It's kid size. Definitely kid size. Anyway, $4.99. Oh, adult small then. Yeah. See ya. $4.99 all in.
The next item is Bungo Stray Dogs. It is a manga book, but it is at home, ready to be barcoded for Comic-Con.
Yeah, so we've got a big box ready and waiting for the show on Friday. So we do work from home as well, because we're only here for so much time during the day. So even though we don't work from home, we do work from home more. Very confusing.
We have to do the school run. That's just how it is.
Yes.
School run is midday, typically, so...
Could work from home still. We would, but we just can't right now.
I wouldn't. He would. If I could work from an office for longer, I would prefer to do that. That sold for $5.99.
That'll be on the screen now because, like Beth said, that's at home. This little dog sold. This is Hey Dougie figure, BBC Hey Dougie. That's sold all in for $4.99. Again, recycle project bundle, massive bag of toys. So just profit, pure profit, really, even if it's not a big sale.
We have got the Cadbury's. It's the vintage Cadbury shop jigsaw puzzle, new and sealed.
Cadbury.
This is sold for £9.50.
That's nice. Is that one? I knew that'd sell. It's brand new. It's sealed. It's from the Recycle Project. Ben kindly threw this at us one day at the Recycle Project. Said, "Any good to you?" I was like, "Yes, please." That was on the double discount day as well, I believe. There's a video of us picking this one, and it sold for $21.99. Cyberpunk. Really nice. That game came out. It kind of did well. We didn't play it. I wish I did, but it's like a kind of like Grand Theft Auto style game, but set in the future. 2077.
I did want to play it, but my brother played it, and he said that it like really wasn't child friendly. So I didn't want, because Anakin really wanted to play it. I didn't want to have it because I just knew he'd just go on it. So
it's got an open world content and it looks amazing. The customizable characters, but we're just going to wait for GTA. Anyway, this is the item that Beth went through hell for. Egghead Among Us.
Went for $12.99.
Recycle Project find, brand new with tags. Another nice piece. House of Weed then. House of Tweed. Well, it's Tweed. House of Tweed purse, grey. More like a patchworky style one. Is it new and sealed?
Yeah, well, it's not sealed, so I found it in the charity shop. It was £3 in the charity shop, I believe. Maybe less. That charity shop's £1, £2, or £3. Inside, it still had the card and the tag and things like that. They weren't attached anymore. Well, the card isn't. It just goes in the card slot. But the tag's in there. It wasn't attached anymore. But the inside zip pocket for the coins was actually still tucked in, so it has never been used.
$15.99 all in that one sold for. So a very nice profit on that one.
So these comics I have had for absolutely ages. I got a bundle really long time ago of all the comics, have like Spider-Man and things like that in it. So this one has gone for $17.90. It's £18 on the stall, so I will have taken an offer on that one.
Nice sale, that one. Nice old paper as well, not like the newer comics that are on the shiny paper. That'll still smell like old comic books. Because that is the thing. They smell different, they do. Next up is another comic book, Team 7 DC. I've never actually read this or know anything about Team 7. T7, sorry, the New 52. But it's from the Black Diamond Trilogy one. That has sold all in for £2.89.
We must have had this comic for about 3 years because it's not carded. And I've carded every single comic for the past 3 years.
This is an old, well, not an old book, but old on the stall. Because we only sell them bagged and boarded now. We don't have the time to go back through stock and but we are slowly rebagging stuff, aren't we? Because we've got a new system now. Anything loose figures and stuff, I use a zip sealer bag because they're loads stronger and they look far better and nicer. And then stuff starts to get tatty even though it's bagged. It needs to be rebagged. Some stuff.
Just take that out because I was using it to hold the case. It's not actually supposed to be in it. But that's that Pharaoh that I wanted because I found the thing. This, though, is box only of the Elder Scrolls. It has the booklets and things like that in it, and it's also got a map, but it does not have a disc. So whoever's bought this probably has the disc and not the box.
A reboxy.
It has sold for $3.99.
It's a great game. It's still iconic game. Is Skyrim in it? It's Bane. DC Bane. Awesome figure. Similar to the Titan Heroes range. It's DC. I don't think it's Titan Heroes because that's Marvel. But it's a bit more articulated than the others. But Bane does have value. He sold all in for $9.99. Really cool figure, that one. Oh, reach across.
Next, we have Serenity. This is quite an old comic from for the store. It is carded though, so it's not as old as the other one. This has sold for $2.99, £1 on the stall, so it's £1 again, just covering the postage.
Bread and butter item. We've got so much stuff on the stall. If you watch our video on... Oh no, you won't see it because we're at the Comic Con on Friday, Saturday, Sunday next week. But that video won't be out until later on. But you'll see the full setup of the stand because we've got 6 tables at that one. Next up is... It's a game. It's a racing game. It's the Ferrari Challenge. Ferrari Challenge, sorry. Racing games out for me, but obviously someone does like it and they do have value. Fun to play them. $4.99. PlayStation game, PlayStation 3. $4.99 all in. Again, pick up from the RECYLE project. That one.
The next item is another manga book that is in the box at home, ready to be barcoded for the stall. It is Spy X Family, and that has sold for $3.99.
It's a tatty Christmas bear. A Me to You bear, brand new with tags, again found at the RECYLE project. This was in the £1 bin on £1 day, and it's sold for $9.99. That's a nice one. It's really nice and soft. Not bad at all, that one.
And this one sold whilst we were looking for the others, and luckily we were in the right box at the right time, so come out earlier than expected. It has sold for $7.99 on eBay, and it is Jimmy Super Fly, not Super Dry, Snooker.
Jimmy Super Fly Snooker. I said I'd thought I'd taken all the rest of us offline, but again, I haven't. It's managed to slip through like I'm long other things. And that's it. That's all the eBay sales. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and a little bit of Monday because that picture I was selling. Next up, do you want to do some of yours? You're passing that little pile of Etsy. We do have Etsy sales as well. I'll load that up while Beth's getting sorted, I guess. I'll do is
just stick my leg into a thing.
Yes. So on Etsy, you can sell anything that's classed as vintage, handmade, or...
You can sell manga, but you can't sell other comics, even if they are vintage. No idea how that works. You can sell vintage books, but you cannot sell vintage comics.
Weird. So I'll do the Etsy things. 3 things have sold on there, so don't pass up Etsy. It's another great selling platform. Just jewellery this time around. So another duck bookmark, Beth's Handmade Jewellery Creations again. You were saying they didn't sell, but we've got another one. That one sold for $10.99. What? That's the Christmas one. I've just realised I picked the wrong one. I must change that because it's not the Christmas one that's sold.
I told you.
It's the normal duck one.
Doesn't sell.
That must be going abroad. Yeah, United States. Wow. Okay. More money than sense. We sell so many things overseas on Etsy. People on Etsy are mad. They just pay crazy money for stuff. So, checkerboard earrings. Another one of Beth's Handmade Creations. Those have sold for $4.99 all in. Emo, live, laugh, love. Go on, tell the story. What does it mean?
It's because they say that, like, the normies have live, laugh, love all over their kitchen and stuff, but the emo people, they have checkerboard everything. So it's the emo version of live, laugh, love.
You're wearing a checkerboard hair bobble right now.
Too.
Emo. Anyway, so we've got another one of Beth's Handmade Creations again. Let's wait while my phone loads up. And it is a anarchy symbol, is it? In white. White acrylic anarchy symbol. That has sold for $5.99. Bread or butter items all in. £3 on the stall. And that is Etsy. Pre-sales. Never huge amount of sales, but sales nonetheless.
So, I have had 3 sales on Vinted, and I am having 1 return, unfortunately. Luckily, the return is just the horse bikini that I sold last week. It doesn't fit the lady, but it only sold for £1. So, not the end of the world to have that one returned, because I've had some good sales that haven't been returned. I have sold a green spotty top. It's really flowy and nice strappy top. That has sold for £1, and then I get 57p protection fee.
Is that even worth to get that one?
That is from a bundle. So I have sold this Star Trek book. It's Enterprise Broken Bow hardcover book. This has sold for £3 with 42p protection fee.
That was from the giant box of Star Trek stuff, guys, if you remember from Rough Car Boot sale.
I'm assuming they sent me an offer on that one because it's £6, and it sold for £3. So, and we've sold some Paw Patrol wellies. These ones were Anakin's, so they've only sold for £1 with 42p protection fee. But they have been. He wore these like non-stop. He would run around the house in them. In fact, they're super clean because he pretty much only wore them inside. So there you go.
Items like that, it seems mad selling it for that low, but rather than just giving it away, why not get £1 or £2 back for things you have around the house that you're going to donate or whatever? It's worth it. Before you get into the other parts of the sales, it's been a mad offers weekend, sorry, I didn't get into that. I don't know if you guys have the same problem.
I have had non-stop offers all weekend, and I think that book and then this one from Depop are the only ones I've taken it up on. But I've honestly had about 30 offers, and I've accepted them. I haven't counted them. I've just accepted them. I was just like, whatever. Some of them. There was a lady today who sent me an offer. There was £8 off. I think it was supposed to be £28. Oh yeah, it was a pair of Vans, leopard print Vans. £28 they were. She offered me £20. I was like, whatever. And the only reason I said whatever is because I knew that she wouldn't pay for them. And she hasn't.
Out of those, like, mad amount of offers, like, what, 2 or 3 people actually paid? Why send an offer if you're not even going to, like, pay for it? Like, they changed their mind. Oh, well.
On Depop as well, you can't, like, people don't put stuff into a bundle and then ask for a discount on a bundle. They'll ask for discounts on each different item. Unlike Vinted, where they bundle the item and then say, would you take whatever for this? I found that a lot easier. It's one click. Depop, I had somebody who had sent me an offer on about 20 different items. I accepted every single one of those because they were going to buy all of them, in my mind. They didn't buy any of it. So I've gone and taken the time to click on each different item and accept this offer, and they didn't pay for it. It just seems like a waste of time. Like, I understand if you're having fun pretending to shop, You just don't get anyone else involved. Put it in your basket.
That's to get the shopping fix.
It's very irritating.
There you go, guys. Get told Beth isn't happy. If anyone else wants to waste her time, click on the links in the description and you can waste Beth's time as well.
I will accept most of your offers, though. Anyway, I have sold the Peter Rabbit Wedgwood christening set. It's a bowl, a cup, and a plate.
I really like it.
It's lovely. We actually saw it in one of the videos when they go around before the weekend, and I'd said, I want that, but I bet it won't be there when we go, because I think it was a day when we couldn't go on the Friday, and we had to go on the Saturday instead. And it was still there.
That's the RECYLE project, guys.
So yeah, I should have mentioned that part. Yeah. So this has sold for £7.34. I know I accepted an offer on this. It was supposed to be £12, I believe. And they wanted it for £8. And then Depop take their fee, so it's gone down to £7.38. It was a little bit cheaper because I don't know if you can see, but it has recycle projects have stopped doing it now, but they used to put a white sticker and then they'd write the price in biro, and a lot of the times it would go through. They've stopped doing that now because they are a pain to take off. I really appreciate that they've done that. But we then had to put it for £10 or under.
Yeah, because it says £10 on it.
Yeah. Even with the postage included, like, you want to make sure that people aren't going to feel like they've been cheaped out of a sale. But yeah, it's lovely.
I'm surprised it stuck around for that long, because it's a nice set and it's got a purpose, hasn't it?
I'm just surprised that somebody paid for it when I accepted their offer.
Wow. And that's it? Is that all the online sales? And we can't show you all the sales that we had at the Comic-Con Toy Fair because I wasn't filming. You saw a few of them. I'm trying to think. Jacko didn't sell even though he was on the stall. Beth sold loads of Monster High dolls, which was good. That bumped us up. Just loads of pocket money stuff, like all the badges and stuff. Figures out of the figure bins. So it was nice to be at an event and get, more income into the business, because that's what it's all about, isn't it?
We have a lot of the Doctor Who magazines still sealed in the packaging with their original freebies that came with them. We sold a ton of those, absolutely loads, which is good because they take up so much room because they're so big and bulky and annoying.
If you want to see us at a Comic-Con or a Toy Fair, or possibly bump into us at the Car Boot or the Recycle Project, you know where to find us. Up and coming things are this week. Thursday, another video. Who knows what it might be? At the normal time of 9 o'clock, though, so do stay tuned. Something special.
If you do see us out and about, do come say hi. We are friendly. We don't bite. We always say hi.
It's nice. We seem to be bumping into people that follow the channel as well, which is really nice. Love talking to people, especially at the Recycle Project now and Car Boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting there, aren't we? If you want to support the channel, you can do so, guys. Please check out the links in the description. eBay or Etsy or Vinted. If you want a shout out and you're buying something, let us know in the notes section as well. Happy to do that.
The daily count today is we are on 975 viewers. We have got 25 to go. So close, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do, please.
Absolute madness. You guys must enjoy watching these videos, and we love making them. It's just a real life look at what we actually do. This is what goes on, and we're just videoing it at the same time. Cannot wait for this weekend, our first weekend event for the love of wrestling. And I love wrestling, so it's going to be awesome. Beth's first wrestling Comic-Con.
I like wrestling, but it's not my favourite.
Yeah, Aberdeen's going to be insane. I'm not looking forward to driving up there, though. Even from where we are, it's about an 8-hour drive. Better wrap things up, because I know people have been complaining about how long these videos are.
Have they?
Certain people.
Really?
Maybe. You'll be watching right now. That's who ran the event at the weekend. Zuxus.
Zuckus.
I've been saying it wrong all this time. Zuckus. Hopefully that's right. So, if you want to watch more from Demize Family, check out this video here next to me. And if you want to see an entire catalogue of Demize Family to get your fix, you can watch the entire run here. So from me, Dambo Demize.
And me, Beth Demize.
Be awesome.
Be geeky.
Be excellent to each other.
And we will see you very soon.
See ya. We've got all this stuff to bag up.